Good morning, cadets. In part 1, we have seen what is camp and its importance. In today's class, we shall be learning in brief about each camps. Annual Training Camp or Combined Annual Training Camp. It is conducted at directorate level with an aim to instill the core values of NCC. It is generally conducted for 15 to 30 days duration. The aim of this camp is to develop character, camaraderie, discipline, and leadership qualities. The camp is generally planned during the vacation of various institutions. After deliberate planning and recce, the campsite is decided by the group commander after consulting the unit commanders. Annual Training Camp or Combined Annual Training Camp is part of the events scheduled in the training year. The duration for senior division is 14 days, for junior division it is 10 days, for senior wing cadets it is 12 days, and for junior wing cadets the camp is conducted for 10 days. Character building. The effort is directed towards strengthening and improving cadets' character. The aim is to help them develop various human qualities like moral, healthy, critical, successful, traditional, compliant, and turn them into a socially acceptable and responsible citizens. Character traits. Following character traits are focused upon and instilled during annual training camp or the combined annual training camp. Responsibility of the individuals. Teach them the importance of hard work and perseverance, kindness, patience, honesty, courage. These are the primary character traits instilled during camps. Leadership qualities. Following leadership qualities are also being inculcated amongst the cadets during the camp. Honesty and integrity, where an individual is truthful and accurate to his actions. There is no compromise to moral and ethical values and principles. The cadet is trained to be able to develop that quality with which he will be able to inspire others. Sometimes life do pose different options wherein we have to decide the correct choice and live by it. A leader is responsible and accountable for his own actions and the persons under his command. Other leadership qualities imparted during camps are ability to delegate and empower his subordinates, creative thinking and innovations. Military discipline. It can be defined as the state of order and obedience which exists in a command. Self-discipline in military is where soldiers do three rights: right place, right time, and right dress in the absence of commander and observation. Discipline in a unit is created by instilling a sense of confidence and responsibility in each individual. Military discipline is important to train mind and character. It also helps in building a sense of self-control and practice of obedience. Military disciplines are being imparted during the camp through the following proven methods, that is, the specially designed camp routine, self-example by various staff, drill, regular briefing of the events and orders, competitions, and the punishments are also awarded to those who do wrong things. Social service camps. One of the major aims of NCC to provide some effective social service towards the citizen of the country. The aim of this camp is to instill amongst cadets the selfless service, importance of self-help, need to protect the environment and assist the weaker section of the society towards their uplift. Following activities are being carried out under the social service camps: provision of adult educations, tree plantation drive, blood donations by cadets and the staff. Campaign is also conducted against the dowry system, spreading the awareness of anti-female infanticide pledge, anti-leprosy drive, AIDS awareness rally. It also provides help in slum clearance and during disaster. The NCC cadets also do come out to assist the government agencies. The NCC cadets also encourages the citizens to follow and work towards Swachh Bharat mission. This camp also spreads the awareness of pollution control. Few important guidelines which need to be kept in mind before the conduct of camp. Cadets shall not undertake any menial tasks. All activities during the camp should be kept in mind about the risk factor of the cadets. All activities will be coordinated with the local administrations or non-governmental organizations. The main motive of conducting this camp will be to create awareness amongst the citizens. Events plans must ensure participation of local populace wherever possible. We should also encourage the synergy between the youth organization and other organizations, and it must be exploited. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat camp. The aim of this camp is to make cadets understand and value the rich heritage of culture that forged unity despite the diverse languages, traditions, and religions of our country. The concept of this camp is by pairing the states as a host and a guest state, wherein the rich culture and traditions are being exchanged. Generally, this camp is conducted for the duration of 15 to 20 days. Methodology. Guest State Directorates sends the participation of 100 cadets, and the host state directorates conduct the camp with approximately 500 cadets. There is also the exchange of cultural events. Key activities conducted during Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat camps are corporate living, identification, translation and dissemination of 10 to 15 most commonly used sentences in their respective states, preparation and distribution of small booklets to the cadets as a knowledge guide about each other. This camp also gives the opportunity to taste and learn about cuisines and food habits of respective states. It also gives the opportunity to the cadets to wear attire of paired states. The presentations are also being conducted on states which include history, cultural heritage, customs and traditions, and economy by the cadets. Educational tours are also being conducted to the places of historical and tourist importance. Local movies are also screened with cadets of host states who assist in translation. Basic Leadership Camp. The aim of this camp is to develop the leadership trait in cadets and build confidence amongst the cadet. The camp duration lasts from 10 to 15 days. The main focus of basic leadership camps are imparting leadership traits, improvement of public speaking. It also gives guidance for SSB preparation, develop leadership qualities, gives the spirit of sports competitions, cultural events, and the debate competitions. Advanced leadership camps. The aim for the conduct of advanced leadership camp is to guide and prepare cadets for service selection board interview. This camp lasts for the duration of 10 to 15 days. There are a total of 6 camps conducted annually. During the camp, the cadets get an opportunity to interact with officers from all the 3 services. Special emphasis are being laid upon the development of leadership traits, public speaking, guidance for SSB preparation. Republic Day Camp. It is one of the most prestigious camps conducted in NCC. Its aim is to represent all parts of India as Mini India. The camp is conducted from 1st January to 29th January every year. A total of approximately 2,770 cadets take part in Republic Day Camp. The camp is conducted at Garrison Parade Ground, Delhi Cant. The camp is officially inaugurated by the Vice President of India, and it culminates with the Prime Minister's rally on 28 January. There are various competitions conducted amongst the directorate. Army Attachment Camps. These camps are conducted with the Armed Forces units. These camps gives the experience to the cadets about the functioning and life in military units. Types of attachment trainings. Regular army units. Annually, there are about 440 ANOs and 20,000 cadets which attend attachment training for 21 days. There is also attachment training with the Indian Military Academy Dehradun for 120 senior division cadets. At Officers Training Academy Chennai, 48 senior wing cadets take part in the training. About 100 senior wing cadets are sent to military hospitals for 12 days. There is also attachment training conducted at Air Force Academy Dundigal, wherein 76 senior division, 24 senior wing cadets take part in this attachment training. It is conducted twice in a year for a duration of 13 days. There is also attachment training carried out at Air Force stations. Annually, 20 ANOs and 200 cadets take part. In Indian Naval Academy, annually there are about 170 senior wing cadets which attend the attachment training for the duration of 12 days. Naval ship attachment. It is conducted twice in a year for 300 cadets from Naval Wing. It is conducted for the duration of 12 days. Advantages of attachment camps. It gives the first-hand exposure to the life in services. After the training, the cadets are highly motivated to join the armed forces. It also gives the closer look at the training and the modalities of conduct of training. Next camp is the National Integration Camp. The aim of this camp is to make cadets understand and value the rich heritage of cultures that forge unity despite the diverse languages, traditions, and religions of our country. There are a total of 37 national integration camps conducted annually. In addition to that, there are six special national integration camps which are conducted in the far corners of our country at Leh or Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir, Dimapur in Northeastern Region Directorate, Peddappuram in Kakinada, Badabagh in Jaisalmer, Lakshadweep and Port Blair. The duration of NIC camp is 30 days. The main focus of National Integration Camp is to spread the awareness of national integration and also to bring about the cultural awareness. Youth Exchange Program. The aim of this camp is to create an increased awareness and appreciation of each other's socio-economic and cultural realities. These camps are conducted abroad. Annually, more than 100 cadets proceed abroad on youth exchange program. NCC has a vibrant youth exchange program with 10 of the friendly foreign countries. The duration for the camp varies from 10 to 12 days. This exchange program share a strong bonds with our youth exchange program partners. Adventure Camp. In NCC, adventure camps are also being conducted with an aim to provide the knowledge of the topography and experience of different weather conditions and adventurous living under camp conditions. These camps give the opportunity to inculcate the spirit of adventure, explorative, develop stamina, endurance, discipline, courage, determination, and leadership. Ultimately, it leads to the development of self-confidence, team spirit, and esprit de corps. Following are the adventure camps being conducted by NCC: mountaineering expeditions, All India trekking expeditions, camel safari, parasailing, cycle and motorcycle rallies, sailing expeditions, sea sorties, mountaineering camps, and basic para course. Despite adventure activities, sports competitions are also being organized in NCC. They are NCC National Camps, All India GV Maulankar Shooting Competition, equestrian events, Jawaharlal Nehru Cup Hockey Tournament, Subroto Cup Football Tournament, and Sailing Regatta. Few guidelines for the conduct of these camps. There shall be no compromise on safety and security of the cadets. The camps will be planned in the proximity to a service establishments. Exam schedules must be kept in mind before the planning of camp. The officers stay in the camp for the entire duration to ensure the safety and security. These camps are also visited by group commanders and additional directors generals, deputy directors generals to centrally organized camps. NCC is the largest youth force in the world. The opportunity to imbibe the quality of good and responsible citizen are being imparted during NCC camps. With this, we have come to the end of various types of camps in NCC. Thank you and Jai Hind.